Land far from here. I, Captain John Smith, declare that land mine. This land is very fertile. The fairies! Indeed. We shall build a town here. What shall we name that town? Fairy Town! No. We shall name it Jamestown. This is a fine fort we have built here, to do well to keep out the savages. This is a fine town we have built here. Show your cowardly face to savages!
Another one yesterday.
What an unfortunate death.
Cattle, give it here!
No!
Give it!
No!
Give it!
No! Do not work! Do not eat! Welcome, sire, to our great settlement of Jamestown.
Greetings. I brought the gift of tobacco from the southern lands.
This is now the first meeting of the Legislative House of Burgesses.
This is for the charter for the colony of Virginia.
Those who agree say aye.
Aye. We should have a better way to boost our economy.
And one way we can do that is only allow the colonies to trade with us.
Then we have more raw imports.
Which means more money.
Then we, the Parliament of Great Britain, shall pass the Navigation Act to the colonies of the New World.
This is blasphemy!
We should just smuggle.
That's a great idea.
But what if they catch us?
Surely you jest. They would never catch us.
I have brought slaves from the land of Africa.
We can do this because of the Barbados Slave Code.
But what about the Navigation Act?
The British won't care about that. Come with me.
Start working!
There is the dreadful pit of the glowing flames of the wrath of God. There is hell's wide gaping hole open.
What?
Our war debts are too extensive from the French and Indian War.
That means we cannot afford to have another war.
We also cannot afford to have another conflict with the Indian savages.
That is true.
We shall issue a decree forbidding the colonists from moving west.
That's a great idea, so then we'll have less conflicts with the Indians.
And we shall call this the Proclamation of
1763.
What is this?
Blasphemy! Taxes on indigo and sugar?
And coffee too. I can't have a morning cocoa without having to pay extra.
The Parliament! How dare they! The newspapers are even more expensive!
Parliament does not have a right to interfere with our internal affairs.
We never even got the chance to agree with this.
Colonists are outrageous.
They shouldn't be angry for something they have to pay for.
These commoners, I'll never understand them.
Nevertheless, we need to find a way to pacify these ruffians.
Should we repeal these acts, sire?
I believe repealing the Stamp Act shall be sufficient.
I agree.
Get over town! Go!
Die!
Murderers!
British dogs!
Let's do
Throw this tea off the harbor!
Take this, Britain!
We will now start the second meeting of the Continental Congress.
We now have 12 delegates with us here currently.
And we have tried to persuade the king in every possible way, but he said no.
True. We must now wage war.
But who's going to lead such an army? What?
Agreed. George Washington, you are the one true leader for this mission.
We need to list our grievances against King George III.
We need to write down everything he's taken away from us.
First off, he imposed taxes on us without our consent, and then he took away our trial by jury.
And then he put his own soldiers in our homes.
He took our charters, plundered our seas, ravaged our coast, burnt our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people.
Wait, do I have to write all this?
Of course!
This is just the beginning.
I, John Burgon, will divide and conquer this land. Those who would like to fight with me shall follow.
Yes, sir.
I, George Washington, shall defeat the British.
Company 1, head west.
Yes,
Company
sir.
2, head east.
Yes, sir.
The British will be coming from the east and west.
Retreat and reform. John Burgon, do you admit defeat?
Yes, I surrender.
Cornwallis, the French and the colonists are surrounding us.
I, General Cornwallis, will defeat you, George Washington. I surrender. Paris again? Can we sign this treaty already?
Why so impatient?
It doesn't even matter since the generals aren't even here.
Let's just start our negotiations.
Finally, we've completed this.
Why don't we all sit down for a pain?
These Brits.
This Articles of Confederation made the states way too powerful.
I agree.
Shall we write a new document then?
Yes, for a country.
Any suggestions?
How about we start by listing the rights of our people?
Such as?
I think we should have a set of amendments such as the freedom of speech and press.
We shall include the right to bear arms, to be tried by jury, and the right of the state.
This document shall set the foundation for our country, the Constitution.